So here we go with the good ride review of the Rome Ravine.
Ravine?
I think it's Ravine.
Ravine?
Ravine.
We rode this today with Adidas Tactical ADV for you and me. Response for this kid, as you can see in here. And what a better way to test a free ride board like this than to take it out with a group of peers. Two of our favorites over there, the Burton Flight Attendant and the GNU Molaire. We got the Stone Natural and the Niche Maelstrom. But to give it a quick summary, this was the more playful, buttery, the more poppy, the more lively, fun ride for the day, the conditions we had today. But I would say the one place where it didn't shine in comparison to the rest was when you wanted to pick up some speed and bomb. This just lighter, softer, playful flex definitely had more chatter. But great board, great edge hold, just great all around, really fun. It was one of our favorites in the group today for sure. So let's get into the flex here. Oh, see that? Now let's just grab the Flight Attendant right there, and let's do a little transfer. And I'll just show you kind of like in comparison how these two. Oh. See how much more give, especially in the tip and tail. Like, and throw out the natural there, the stiffest of the mix, just to give you an idea. But, oh, you know what I mean? Like, we're in a whole different world. You know, and the Niche and the, whoa. This won the buttering award today. This was the so easy to butter off the tail and the nose. And it had really good energy and this dynamic poppy feel underfoot, didn't you guys?
Sure.
Yeah, I think Jimbo coined the phrase fuff.
The fuffing.
The fuff.
Fun
yeah.
on your feet.
Yeah, it definitely has some fuff to it. And then the camber profile, it seems to be a directional camber profile, kind of tweaked out in Rome's own way. Check the on the table review, and it's got that stable, semi-locked in feel, but it had a little room for being forgiving. I think mainly because it's soft flex, but it still felt catchy, like Jimbo noticed.
I caught my heel edge at one time.
Yeah, but the edge hold,
Fantastic.
yeah, surprise for today. I rode the Flight Attendant, then I got on this, and the Flight Attendant of all the boards kind of like got the weak edge hold award today. It let go the quickest. The Ravine was like hanging in there. It was probably, it was even better than the you know, the 2-bump thing on the Niche, wouldn't you say? But, and close with, and the Natural was close for something with no disruptions that I can see in the side cut. It really has a nice grip to it, and the only one that was above it, like considerably, was the GNU Molaire with all those magnet traction bumps. Turn initiation, I was really surprised how fast this thing turned edge to edge.
Yeah, you can if you want to.
Yeah, I was like, I really thought like the Flight Attendant and the Molaire would win, but this was almost like right there with them. So, and those were pretty, I mean, they're all pretty fast. I think they're all versions of medium fast to fast, but I thought this wider waist and this wider platform underfoot that kind of like is a little wide for my size 9, but felt just right. Like this felt like it was the perfect size. I think you guys might have liked a little wider. So what'd you think about the carving and turning on this?
I really enjoyed the feels of a good carve on this board, like the medium radius especially. Coming into my toe side, it was just so soothing.
Felt really nice. So soothing.
I can't, yeah. Well, I was follow filming somebody and going, oh, this is nice.
Nice.
I don't know.
Yeah, and it wasn't like too aggressive and just pointy. It was like it wanted to turn. It wanted to turn with you. Had a very good arc, very good feel, and going around the whole mountain, just very calming even.
Yeah, I mean, Rome understands how to make a side cut for the board. Speed, I'd say that's its one, like, you know,
Just gets a little flappy.
little demerit, you know. Yeah, it definitely was by far the chatteriest board of the group today, but you know, it made up for that in the way that it buttered and the way
James
that it
Beastie
played.
of the boards.
Yeah. A little chattery and uneven terrain. Going through some messy spring conditions that we had, you know, hard in the morning, moving to pretty good midday to pretty like uneven and weird, you know, in the afternoon, this early afternoon. I could just really feel this thing clown shoeing, this nose just bouncing. And like when we were coming down Leeway, I did one, like kind of picked up some speed, I think, and the board was just like this, where all these other boards were just really
holding it.
They were humming more.
Yeah, they were holding themselves together a lot better. So that's probably one thing. Switch, it was pretty doable.
It was great.
I mean, I think like for me, my favorite board switch is the Flight Attendant. Whatever they're doing with that side cut, it just rides switch the best out of all these tapered directional, you know, mostly cambered free ride boards. But this one did a very good job too, and I didn't really feel as much taper as I thought I would. I could actually take this in the park, you know, with its with this flex we have. I liked riding pipe with this, even with the wider waist. I felt just as comfortable on this as I did on those. Maybe the shortness, the slightly shorter, like, you know, 4 to 5 centimeters shorter,
definitely helps.
Maybe helped.
Less swing weight. Less board.
And the way the side cut just engaged, like once you flipped it over, it just really accelerated out.
Yeah, you can take this jumps and pipe for sure. And you could even, with the soft feel, you could take it on jibs and stuff. Obviously it's camber and everything else, so a little more street style.
Yeah. Overall, I think it was a really fun ride, and it was, you know, one of the free ride highlights. So plus 18, -9.
Yeah. I dated a -9 one time.
It's a hot number.
Bitch ruined my life.
I didn't know you could go below 0.
She was 9, but she was a negative person. So
You're beautiful, but you know.
Jeez.
Yeah.
We're not gonna see each other anymore.